Do it, we're back. Hey, everybody.
Hey, we're back.
That's right.
This is DJ Selene.
DJ Gerry, be careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
Yeah, you said you liked it. Hey, here we are. You said to say that.
Now show us how much you like it.
Yeah, join the chat. Come on in.
That's right.
Yes.
You know what? If we got so many more people who watch us on recordings. Oh, we got a viewer. All right.
Woo-hoo.
That's it. So anybody, don't be shy. We're not going to bite.
Not too hard.
That's right. Well, we had a really good day today. We went to Target to look at all the Target record exclusives. We not only looked at the Target exclusives on vinyl, but we looked at, they have exclusives on CDs,
yes.
like regular rock and pop releases, and also Christmas.
They are getting some exclusives for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Adding some songs.
Yeah.
So stay tuned because DJ Gerry will be posting some videos about all the cool stuff.
Yeah. Now I didn't see all the free, or no, it wasn't free. It was like this guy posted something that he got 50% off or 75%. Only saw Bat Out of Hell was the only thing on sale by Meatloaf. I don't know where he saw all this other stuff.
But all in all, it wasn't very expensive, right? Well, it was ranging from what, $25?
Well, some of it was a little less. I think it was anywhere from, like, the vinyl was going, and some of it was really cool colored vinyl, speckled vinyl and colored vinyl. It was like $17 up to about $26, depending upon if it was like a double album or something.
Yeah. I really wanted to get some, even though we already have it.
We don't have much storage.
Like
we need some storage space. That's what we really need.
Things. We do need more space.
That's right. So, what else happened today? We went to the Denominations of 99 store. Wow, we hit all the ritzy places, didn't we?
I know. What's going on with the 99-cent store? Just a little parenthesis here. I know have nothing to do with DJ Gerry, but everything used to be 99 cents. Now it's like everything and 99. 8.99, 10.99, 4.99. I mean, what is this?
I even saw something for $9.99. So it was like almost, and then it's not 99 cents anymore. It's 99.99 cents. So you have to give them 9/10 of a penny or something. At 99,
no, so that's why I now I go to the Dollar Tree. That's my next favorite store to buy all my teaching supplies and teaching essentials.
It's basically everything. 99-cent store is basically everything that's not 99 cents, pretty much.
Exactly.
You can, but it's a fair price. You know, you're not going to overpay. We're just not going to underpay, as you said earlier.
But it's just something changed. Something's changed in that store. But anyway, that might be another chapter or whatever.
I figured out who's watching.
Us.
It's a guy named Starlight Music. There you go.
We're watching ourselves.
Yeah. Well, at least I got one. I'm going to like this video because I'm getting nervous. We don't have any likes yet. Okay, here we go.
Okay, like it.
Oh, wow. This is...
Oh, you can't like yourself.
I can't even like myself tonight. I'm just... Oh, my God.
That's bad.
Shoot, what happened? We froze.
Oh, what did you do?
Oh. Gosh. I'm buried in here somewhere. All right. I'm sure we're here somewhere.
I think you kind of ended it.
Really?
Mm.
Do you think?
You might. I think we did.
That's so weird.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh, there we are.
Wow.
We're back.
We're here. Did you miss us? I think they were still seeing us. We just weren't seeing ourselves. That's all.
That's going to be very funny because we're like, what did you do?
Well, I brought out my guitar just in case something like this happened.
Yes.
And because people have been asking me to play guitar.
Serendipity.
Yeah. So I thought I'd play like a Beatles song. I once had a girl. Or should I say, she once had me. She showed me the room, isn't it good? Norwegian wood. She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. As I looked around, I noticed there wasn't a chair. I sat on the rug, biding my time, drinking her wine. We talked until 2, and then she said, it's time for bed. She told me she worked in the morning and started to laugh. I told her I didn't, and I crawled off to sleep in the bath. And when I awoke, I was alone. This bird had flown, so I lit a fire. Isn't it good? Norwegian wood. She told me she worked in the morning and started to laugh. I told her I didn't, crawled off to sleep in the bath. And when I awoke, I was alone. This bird had flown, so I lit a fire. Isn't it good? Norwegian wood. All right, that was Norwegian Wood, made popular by the Beatles. Well, I think I lost Selene. It's only a 2.5-minute song, and I guess she's on a union break right now. But anyway, I was going to do a magic trick, but I can't find my props. So, we got a viewer. DJ Selene, how you doing? Oh, I don't know if I've ever met you. Are you live from Brazil, or are you here from? Wow.
Sorry, I had to get in from my channel.
I'm going to give you a shout out because
really
you see, if you come here, I'll give you a shout out.
Yeah.
You know, we can help. We can work together here. You know, this doesn't have to be this hard
or awkward.
Yeah, I used to look at some of these people. They would do these. They'd have like 1,700 subscribers, and they had 4 people. You know. In their room. And I said, what's with these people? I'm like, if we had 4 people, that would be amazing.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Maybe we could invite the neighbors in or something. I don't know.
Yes.
But anyway, I'm going to give Selene a shout out. If you go to DJ Selene,
thank you.
You will see some cool stuff because tomorrow, what's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow is going to be really fun. They are opening the new Funko Hollywood store on Hollywood Boulevard. It's a huge store. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Funko toys and pops and stuff, but you know, it's super popular. There are pops, you know, for music and cartoons, all sorts of pops. They just keep coming up with more and more pops, but they're opening this store and supposed to be really amazing. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, some videos.
We should be sleeping in line. What the hell are we doing making a stream here at home?
I know, they said there was no sleeping in line, or else, I would get the tent.
We'll be awake in line, I guess. I don't know. You get the a chance to get an exclusive Funko Pop if you wait in line. Come on. I mean, I'm thinking of doing it. You know, I mean, I have so many things planned tomorrow, but, you know, I might just drive by and see how the line is going, you know, early in the morning. Wow, I'm so glad we have DJ Selene here with us. She's doing English too. You know, it's the universal language. So you get Portuguese, you get English. I mean, what else could you ask for? You got the beautiful DJ Selene. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. So you got all this beauty.
Oh my God.
She gets people like in her Instagram account saying, "You're so beautiful." you know, and all this.
No, people
You
are
do.
using this Instagram for something different than than Instagram. I get some weird stuff over there that I don't know what that's
Yeah,
about.
if anybody like DMs me and says hello, I won't answer them anymore. They all want like Apple cards, you know, those
Really?
iTunes
They're
cards.
asking you for
I got a
cards?
couple people asking, please, I must have iTunes cards. You ever get those
Wow,
people?
that is a scam, people.
Yeah, don't give them.
We went to see Dr. Phil not too long ago, and one of the segments was about this guy that was in love with
what was her name?
Lambert.
Miranda Lambert.
Lambert. And and he thought he was talking to her, and he would be sending her these cards. This
Yeah, he gave her like $17,000 worth.
I mean, this is a guy that's married, has a child. His wife knows about it, and he's just, you know, he's addicted to this. So
I think we should do a whole segment on that. Just tips for people to beware on Instagram. You know, and don't
most
fall
people
into
already
the.
know, right?
Yeah, I was reading a comment on one of them. And this lady said, if anybody, she says, I'll be your friend, but just don't ask me for an Apple iTunes card, or else it's over. That's it. I'm gonna unfriend you.
Yes.
Or unfollow you, or whatever they're
But
supposed
hey,
to do.
we've given some stuff. I don't know if you guys been following us into some giveaways that we've done in the past. There were like 3 CD giveaways that we've done so far, right?
Yeah, we're giving away a Donna Summer.
And right now, Donna Summer shirt,
long sleeve T-shirt, and soon when I do my Kiss special, we will be giving away an End of the Road tour T-shirt. That's right.
Yes, and if you still want to get, you know, the Donna Summer shirt, all you have to do is go look at our video where we reviewed the musical that we just went to see last week, and you put a comment, and the comments go into a randomizer when we decide to, you know, give out the prize, and that's easy as pie. Then if it's you, you get the shirt. We'll mail it to you, no cost to you at all, no strings attached, and you just get the shirt.
Yeah, that's a good deal. You know,
we better be doing this before the changes.
Yeah, there's a lot of changes. I'm sure that'll be in one of the bylaws. You're not allowed to give away stuff anymore.
Be able to give away much stuff.
Yeah, because we get so many subscribers because of this. You know, it's this unfair advantage. You know, but and so many people come to watch our live stream.
I know. I can see we're jamming. There's a jam in the channel.
Something's not fair. We're getting an unfair advantage because of all these cool prizes we're giving out. But you know, we were talking last night about, I forget what it is. It's a Filipino word for eating with gusto. Mungo, whatever.
Something.
And it was basically, that's the whole thing. Like you do these videos, and then they're international because there's no talking involved. It just involves eating with gusto, and people from all over the world can relate to that, I guess.
Yeah, and then you've seen some people eating mangoes, right?
Yeah, and like 10-minute videos, and it puts me to shame because I spend all this time editing and trying to find all this cool stuff, and I should have just been sitting there eating a mango. What the hell is wrong with me? Why didn't I think of that? But this woman had like, you know, thousands of followers and views, and you know, you can't argue with success. So we might just end up eating stuff.
And I don't know if you saw our live yesterday. Was the first time we went live, and DJ Gerry said that if you were to do this, because I asked what food would you eat, you know, if you could just go online and be eating this food, you know, with all this I would just say it, and I mean, like really gusto and really excited. He said he would eat cotton candy. Mm-hmm. And guess what, DJ Gerry?
Wow.
Look what you got.
See, look, all I have to do is ask for something, and it appears.
You got it. This is
my live stream. She lives in a little bottle too.
I love the little sofa, the little curly sofa. Remember who was that?
Circular. Yeah, that was Barbara Eden.
Yeah, oh, wow, I have her autograph.
That's right, and it's real too. It's been authenticated.
I love her, and I love that series. We used to watch it in Brazil because I grew up in Brazil, and we had some of the series, not all of them, but we did have that one, and I just love it when she was like,
and that stupid husband. What was the deal with that guy, or the colonel, or whatever? He would have, don't do any of that magic
don't do
stuff.
Magic. It's like, What, are you nuts?
I mean, if you could do magic, I mean, and make a lot of money for me and just clean up, they would just like, and you clean the whole. Why would you be against all this stuff? What's wrong with this? Darren from Bewitched. What was with these guys? They're stupid. I mean,
anyway, back to the cotton candy. Are you in the mood for cotton candy?
Who's not in the mood for cotton candy? We almost started a cotton candy business in a
remember
mall. Yeah,
that?
that's right.
Oh, one day we woke up with this dream that we're gonna have this cotton candy business, and because we went to Disneyland and saw these people lining up to buy the cotton candy for $15, whatever it is that they sell for. And sometimes we get this delusion of grandeur. And we're like, let's make a cotton candy. And then we ended up buying a cotton candy machine. And we still have it.
Yeah.
We still have it. So if you would like to see our cotton candy machine, put it in the comments. Maybe we'll on the live, we'll bring it out. But I remember when we got the machine, got out, oh, wow, we have the cotton candy machine. I'm going to do it. And we started doing it. Do you remember that? And after sugar went all over the place, all over. The thing shot the sugar everywhere. We made a cotton candy that was the size of a Q-tip.
Yeah, you don't want to like buy a cotton candy machine under $400. So, it's just basically not what it's cracked up to be on the photo. But another problem is that I went to a store in the mall who would sell all sorts of candy and stuff, and they would have all these bags of cotton candy, but nobody would buy them. It wasn't like Disneyland or SeaWorld where people would line up and buy them. Nobody cared about buying them in a mall. So I guess I don't know how we would have broke even or gotten to a profit situation.
No, it's very hard to make business.
We're good at spending money, but making it is a whole other thing.
If that could be a business, how to spend money, I could really make something out of myself on that one. Anyway, here's the cotton candy blue.
Can you help me eat this? I don't know if I can. I might get into a diabetic coma or something, and with all this sugar.
Would you like some?
Yeah. Eating with good stuff.
I don't know about that. That sounds a little bit too
It's
much.
pretty good. This is good stuff, guys.
Oh, this is good.
It's called fluffy stuff.
Fluffy stuff.
That's right. Let's show them the front of the bag here. There's fluffy stuff. Okay.
It's kosher, in case you'd like to know.
Yeah, it's made by Charms, but we're not getting any product placement.
No, actually, I don't know if we can do this because they're like thinking they're pop.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to blur that out later on. But
yeah, we have no money out of this.
But if you're thinking of sponsoring us, we're still open to it.
Yeah, very free for any sponsorship.
We got a lot of viewership here.
Yes, the viewers are just dying to see this. This is really good. It's very sweet. Smells good.
Moment of silence.
Wow. And we got it at a very prestigious store. Should we say where we got it?
At the Denominations of 99-cent store.
And for once, I think it was only 99 cents.
Yeah, it's the only thing in the store that's actually 99 cents.
I love how the tongue gets blue.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely very natural.
All those girls that stick their tongue out on those Instagram pictures where they're 14 years old or whoever does. What's the thing with Miley Cyrus? She started that whole thing of sticking your tongue out. But this way they'd have a blue tongue, it would be more interesting.
Yeah. I guess they make it in other flavors too.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay, let's talk about music because I think
I don't think we're gonna make it. It doesn't seem like our viewership is growing.
No, I don't think anybody's gonna join in. So. Should we try again tomorrow night?
I think so.
At what time? Let's pick up time. Maybe people don't know what time we're gonna be on.
The problem is that we attract a lot of people from overseas. And basically they're what do they call it? The international date line. So for most of our viewers, it's about 4 o'clock in the morning right now.
That's true.
So I think that's the problem. If we were broadcasting at 4 o'clock in the morning, we would have a lot more viewers.
Oh, hello! Somebody came in. Woohoo! Hello.
Star Wars fan. We love Star Wars. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Star Wars fan?
Which one of those? Actually, you made reference to a Star Wars episode.
That's right. The Hollywood. I have another YouTube channel. I'm sorry, called Hollywood Rabbi, where
he doesn't sleep.
I just make YouTube videos all night. Anyway, I did a Ben Kenobi reference in that. You go to Hollywood Rabbi, you'll see my latest video. I was talking about Sodom and Gomorrah, and somehow I found Luke Skywalker and Ben Kenobi walking into Sodom and Gomorrah. You like The Empire Strikes Back? Wow, I would never have guessed that. It was, I think the critics thought that was one of the best Star Wars movies. It did get some critical acclaim. It was one of the movies that was not really finished. You know what I mean? Like the other movies were more like self-contained. This one is like, at the end, you didn't have any resolution. You had to wait till the last movie came out, which was, what was the Jedi movie, right? What was that one called? Gosh, my brain is going to mush, but it was Return of the Jedi.
Right.
You had to really see that movie in order to get closure on The Empire Strikes Back.
But those are really
yeah, those first three movies. Now I don't. How do you feel about them killing off all the characters? I mean, what is it? It's just sort of like going back to Wizard of Oz, and they're killing off like Dorothy and killing off the Scarecrow. And I mean, it's just like, we don't need that. I mean, there's enough tragedy in life. I don't need to see my heroes getting killed off.
I know, I don't like that a bit.
Every movie, and then like the people who die in real life are still alive. So it's like, what do you do now? It's like they should have, they didn't kill off the right people. And then they put all these other actors, which are great, but you're supposed to now get into all these other secondary actors that are just not as cool as like Harrison. I don't want to give anything away, but
yeah, maybe people didn't.
Yeah, it's okay. Just go back and watch the first one. But why do you like The Empire Strikes Back so much? What is it about that?
We had a chance to meet Princess Leia.
That's
when
right.
She was alive a few weeks, right? Or
right, about 3 weeks before she passed, she went to Barnes and Nobles to sign a book called The Princess Diarist, and she was really nice. She was telling me about the first movie, how she was driving around, in the valley in her car, and people were lining up to see the first Star Wars movie. And she would roll down her window and say, "Hey, I was in that movie." It was so cool. She told me
and
this.
Nobody knew who she was.
Yeah, who are you? We're waiting in line to see this movie.
See,
she wasn't wearing the bagels on her head.
I think that was the
they
problem.
Didn't recognize her. Yeah. It was my older son had to study for his to test the next day. He says, "Oh, I'll see her next time she writes a book." Because she wrote several books and. That's what I learned,
Lesson of life.
Yeah,
do not leave anything for next day, next minute, next year. Just get it all done right now. That's what I think.
If you want to, do something, just seize the moment, carpe diem. You never know, if you're going to get a second chance. So I was really glad they had all these cool Star Wars figures. They had the. Who was it?
They had the
Wookiee
stormtrooper there, right?
Stormtroopers. They had R2D2, and they were really like from the movie.
The real deal there. So it was
it wasn't just a Halloween costume or something. I mean, they had the real.
They were not big on pictures, but we probably have some of something.
Oh, I still have her autograph, and she personalized it. One of them for my son and me. That's definitely a keeper.
Yeah.
But she was really nice, and she brought her dog with her. Her dog had an Instagram account, and I think he's still somewhat of a celebrity. I may go follow him. I forget his name, but I'll look it up.
So this is Star Wars Fan 323. In case you guys want to check out our friend and check out the page and. Saying miss our last giveaway. There's another giveaway going on with the
Donna Summer long sleeve T-shirt from that Donna Summer musical, and I will be giving away a Kiss End of the Road T-shirt. It's strange. They went on their final tour 20 years ago, but now they're at the end of the road, so you don't want to miss that one. They're going to be. It's a really long tour. I'm going to be doing a video. Coming up it's really cool. Somebody takes a laser pointer and puts it in Paul Stanley's eyes while he's trying to perform. And you see these men that are they were in their late 50s at the time, and they're so tough. They've got these high heel shoes on, and Paul Stanley is like cussing in Yiddish, calling him a schmuck and all this stuff. It's like, it's great. You got to see this one. It's almost finished, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I don't know if you're a fan.
Ooh, we got somebody else coming in.
Oh, Eminem Vinyl, I love your channel. You are so awesome. He said, hey, how's it going? Just wanted to stop by and say hello. I actually have to hit the hay now because it's 11 p.m. here. I have school tomorrow. Keep up the great work and peace, man. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to give this man a shout out. He's in high school. He has the greatest taste in music. I'm totally blown away. I mean, he does like blues segments. I don't know where he gets all the money to buy all this vinyl, but he must have a good job or something. But thank you. I know you got to, he's a great student and you got to get your rest in. So thank you so much for coming. It means a lot to us, and we'll be in touch. Star Wars fan says, yeah, that's crazy that Kiss is on their last tour. That we have a cool Kiss story. We live in LA, so we went to Century City, and we went to a sushi.
Mall.
Yeah, it's a mall there, and near the Century Plaza Hotel. So we went to the sushi restaurant, and who's sitting down at the sushi bar but Gene Simmons of Kiss, and he was, and his wife, they were sitting there, but he's in public, so he doesn't, he's not the celebrity. I know one of my friends went up to.
People were not coming to him. It's almost like they didn't recognize him. It's so.
But he looks so recognizable. I mean, look, he was wearing a big black suit, and he's
just
really
you
tall.
Recognize a lot of people. DJ Gerry has a really good. I don't even know who anybody is. I could be next to somebody super big, and I don't even know. But DJ Gerry really, he spots people in the most unusual places, right? You have this.
Yeah, I have this. I can just see a person, and I say, "Wait, you look familiar."
Celebridar.
Celebridar. Like when I saw Billy Crystal in a shawarma restaurant, it's like, I'm looking at he had this white beard, and I said, "God, that guy looks familiar." And I'm, oh my God, it's Billy Crystal, Yeah. And when I came up to him and I started trying to take his picture, he says, "Hey, don't do that." And I said, "Oh my God, he's going to yell at me. Billy Crystal's going to yell at me in the middle of a restaurant." He says, "Come on, we'll take a pose picture. Come on." And,
that was nice.
Yeah,
that was nice because some celebrities are not as nice. And we have a story about another little celebrity that was not super friendly.
We saw Mel Gibson and also in Century City and Gap. And he was with his 18-year-old girlfriend or whatever she was. I thought it was his granddaughter. He has this big white beard, and he dates this woman. I don't know if she's 18 or whatever. She's very young, early 20s, and they were shopping in the Gap store. So we don't want to bother them. There wasn't anybody else in the store. It wasn't like he's going to get robbed. So I asked him. I kind of waited around till there was a moment where I could kind of just go over and tell him I was a fan and all that. And he's looking at me, and I said, "Would you mind if we just took a quick picture with you?" He says, "Yes, I would mind very greatly." And he's one of these guys that beats up like paparazzi, And everything.
Exactly. Good thing you didn't.
I'm thinking of Mad Max all of a sudden. I'm like, I don't know about it. And he's like, "No, man, I'm not gonna. No, I don't do that." Whatever.
Like, you know what I mean, guys?
It took him longer just to say no than to just take the damn
picture. You know what I mean? Come out as a nice guy. No. Then really angry and how dare you ask this, I understand, and I am a celebrity. You want to go shopping. You don't want to be people that don't.
We weren't going to bother him. We just told him it's just one photo. That's it. We're big fans. I've seen a lot of his movies. But it was this. He has a reputation for, and she kind of had because you have a lot of intuition. And she said, "I don't think this is going to end well." It was
looking like it was not going to pan out. I kind of could see it, but then again, I'm kind of shy.
We might as well try. What's the harm in trying? But he had that voice. I don't know if I can do the Australian accent. But he was turning into Mel from Lethal Weapon. If I would, and he's walking around with all. I guess we can talk about what he was buying. He was buying all these tighty whitey underwears.
Yeah.
I mean, you can buy that at Target. You don't need to buy tighty. He had about 8. I don't know why he had so many packs of them. Well,
it wasn't for him.
Well, at least he's not taking the underwear hostage like some people we know that wear it for 29 days in a row. He must. At least the man is hygienic.
Which people we know that do that? I don't know anybody that does that. Hopefully, I don't know anybody.
I don't want
to
say their names. I don't want to get into any lawsuits. But there's, if you DM me, I'll let you know. But
I'll DM you later. I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to mention
we happen to meet people because we live, in LA and close to Hollywood. And, suddenly you just see these people walking by and for a stroll. So we do have stories where we meet people. Most of them are really nice. Very,
she
very
met
nice.
Steven Tyler of Aerosmith at the Grove Shopping
I was
Center.
at the Grove with my younger son, and we saw him, and I said, come on, Carlos, let's go rush there. Take a picture. And he was so nice. I mean, we rushed after him. We took a quick picture. He had a hat. He put it on my son's head, and it's like the greatest photo. He's so personable. It took 2 seconds. We took the quick picture, and he went because he didn't want people coming. Too many, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't take that long. To be nice to your fans, and we just love him even more now that he did that. So if you're famous, come on.
I know, it's like you wouldn't be anywhere without your fans. Come on, you got to show some love, baby. Yeah.
My favorite sport. What's your favorite sport?
Well, I think the one that we could agree on would probably be billiard, right? We like to play pool.
Yes.
We work a sweat when we're playing pool, What else? We like ping pong.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Stephanie, hey, DJ Gerry, hello to you both. That's Stephanie. How you doing,
Wait,
Stephanie?
but you have to say the whole name. So
Stephanie Page,
ASMR
and music. All right, Stephanie. She's got a cool channel all about music.
Mm-hmm.
I was checking it out. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff on there.
Yes.
So the sports. Yeah. So Steph, well, you're in Australia. What time is it in Australia? Because right here in Los Angeles, it's about 9:15. So what time is it in Australia? We were just talking about an Australian actor named Mel Gibson. I don't know if you caught any.
Nothing against the Australians because they are super friendly.
Yeah.
Australians are
except for Mel
friendly.
Gibson.
Yeah. I guess he doesn't live there anymore.
That's right.
Maybe you got booted out of the country. It's like, no, we only have nice people here. Goodbye.
Who else was there? Who else did we see that was really nice? I don't know if you guys remember Captain and Tennille. I met Tony Tennille. Oh, it's 4:17 p.m. in Australia. So let's do the math on that.
Oh,
one.
God.
I don't know how. They're probably okay. So I'm guessing that they are about 7 hours ahead of us in Los Angeles.
Baby. They are a lot more than that.
Is it 4:17 p.m. or a.m.? I'm thinking it was
p.m.
AM.
She said p.m.
Oh, p.m. Oh my gosh! You're like, so we know the world is not going to end tomorrow, because it's
Monday already.
It's 4:17 p.m.
So we're gonna leave till Monday.
Yeah. Okay. Thank God nothing's going to happen. I love talking to people from the other side of the globe because I always feel better. The world's not going to end tomorrow. Okay. All right. We got the news.
Yeah. Tomorrow's already happening somewhere.
You're in the future, so tell us about the future.
Oh, tell me it's great.
Your favorite Star Wars fan, 323. His favorite sport is baseball. I like baseball a lot too. I have a good throwing arm, so I used to like to pitch. I used to work in summer camps with kids, and I'd be the pitcher. And I like playing with like third graders because they think I'm like Babe Ruth or something, and I'm just knocking it. They just get out of the way. Oh no, the power hitter's here. I play with people my age, no big deal. But you got to try working, at a summer camp one time
with little
kids.
Just
like super celebrity.
Yes,
It's
whatever
like
you do is so great.
It's great. Like I'm the tallest guy. I can blow like 14 free throws. And and I can mess up 5 layups in a row and still rebound the ball, because I'm just so much taller than them. There's nothing much they can do.
Yes. And when you draw for those little kids, whenever you draw, stick figures, they're like, wow, you're a good artist. It's great.
Yeah.
I love working with kids.
See, I work in middle school. I'm a middle school teacher, and it's sort of like your ego just gets deflated.
Oh gosh.
Somebody will just walk by and say, "You know what? You suck."
Teenagers. Oh, sorry.
I wasn't talking about the kids. But anyway, your ego is definitely different when you're working in middle school. But the elementary kids, you're just wow. Or
so
she teaches preschool, and they're all so adorable.
Oh, they're adorable.
Yeah,
adorable. Whatever I do is so great. I sing with my really horrible voice. Oh, you sing so nice.
I think you sing nice. She dances well too.
Yes.
What school do you? Oh, I work at. Am I allowed to tell? I don't care. I work for LA Unified School District. I think I can say that.
I don't know.
I don't know if they want to claim me or not as an employee, but yes, I am employed for that. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say the name on TV or not, but on TV, I don't know.
On TV, yeah. I love this because
if you DM me, I'll tell you the name of my school. Come to my Instagram page. I'm at DJ Gerry 007.
You could be like Jack Black in School of Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is.
I am. They modeled that character after me. Oh no, the principal's coming. Get on. Put the guitar away.
Yeah, let's pretend we're learning something. Yeah, what do you guys do?
He said, oh, Stephanie said, you could be like Jack Black in School of Rock. That's right. You gotta let you gotta get one of those video cameras so I can see if the administrators are coming or not. And we could switch into some standard based learning or something.
Come on.
No, but I would play transition music. And I would play it really loud, as the kids were because somebody said you should play transition music while the kids are coming in the class. So I'd always have my all my music going and everything. But I think my neighbors, the walls would start shaking after a while, and I had to turn it down a little bit. You work in middle school too. Star Wars fan? Are you in LA or where are you located? Wow, we have something in common.
It's crazy how life really turns into very little circles.
You work at a middle school. Are you a teacher or you do some other type of job there? Because I think we could share war stories together.
On the DM.
On the DL, on the down low, you know what I mean. But
anyway, let's talk about music.
Wow, he works for LAUSD.
Come on, what are the chances? Oh my God!
Please come to my Instagram page. I need to talk to you.
No. Let's talk about music. Talk about music.
All right, man. We got a lot of things in common. We love Star Wars and we work for LAUSD. What are the odds, I really think Star Wars is one of the greatest movies of all time. I'm serious. So many people can relate to it.
You know what's really cool? If you go to Hollywood Boulevard, you get to meet the characters walking in front of the Chinese theater, right? There's the
right. They're all
the Wookiee. What's his name?
They have Chewbacca.
Chewbacca, and
Darth Vader is there.
C-3PO, and the other guy. Oh no, that's R2-D2 that I'm trying to imitate. C-3PO is the golden guy.
He's the British guy. C-3PO is modeled after a naked man dipped in gold paint, I think, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they have all these really cool guys. But most of them, they all want to put their arm around you. But when you think about it, a lot of them are just convicted felons who can't get a job doing anything else. So they put on these costumes and they take pictures. You give them $1 or $2. You take a picture with them. But there was a whole controversy about 10 years ago. They started arresting these guys.
Oh.
But they arrested Superman. Can you believe that?
And you can see his face.
Yeah, but then they felt bad and they let him go. The man, they couldn't keep him in prison. The man, he was just break through all those bars and everything. But it was cool. Like our son actually put on his little Superman costume and he went out and did a video with him. And he was like 3 years old.
Yes, that was the big Superman and our son.
He's a history teacher.
Okay, I'll go there.
Oh my God, we got a lot in common. Yes, I'm a history teacher too. Okay, I got it. You got it. You definitely have to just go. Yeah, we'll
and
talk
then what
shop.
else goes?
What else goes on?
Besides that,
what else is with a moment of silence?
I know.
What else goes on in
I have a Funko of Han Solo.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see it.
Oh, that's right. I want to see a Funko of Han Solo. Is it in this room?
No, it's in my other room, but I can go get it.
She has like a shrine to Funko in the room.
And I have a lot of Star Wars Funko.
Yeah. Well, I got that really cool, that Star Wars, they're like these figurines that you have to put together or something. I had like Luke Skywalker and Han Solo. What's your favorite? Wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna go with Desert Trip because of the lineup. My favorite concert, because listen to the lineup of this thing. It was like in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
The first night you had Bob Dylan opening for the Rolling Stones. The next night you had Neil Young opening for Paul McCartney.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the third night you have The Who opening for Roger Waters of Pink Floyd. Okay, I mean, I've never seen a lineup like that before, and it was, I guess you consider it one concert, so I'd have to. I mean, it was like a spiritual experience for me. It was just, it was out in India at the Polo area in Coachella. They called it Old Cella because it was for all the classic rock fans, but that one was about the best. Which concert were you most impressed with? It was. She said, Stephanie Page, ASMR and Music said, wow, that would be amazing. It was, I'm so glad I went, because it was also one of those things that you're probably never going to see that lineup again in one concert. You can see them individually, but seeing something like, one after the other, it was just like, oh my God. So that one, I think, had one of the biggest impact. But I've seen a lot of great shows. We're lucky because we live in LA and you get to see all these amazing acts. They have like smaller clubs. You can go see them in a smaller setting, or you go to the Hollywood Bowl or the LA Forum or Greek Theater.
In LA.
I'm a big Marilyn Manson fan, Stephanie Page, ASMR and Music says. So I think his show was my favorite. Well, let me do a little tribute to Marilyn Manson. The beautiful people, the beautiful people. I love that song. And I met Marilyn Manson's ex-wife. I did. I actually have a picture of her. If you want to see me and Marilyn Manson's ex-wife, go to DJ Gerry 007 Instagram, and you will see that. She's actually a very big model, and she put a book out.
And you took a picture with the model when?
My son was with me, so it was perfectly legitimate. But I met Marilyn Manson's ex-wife. I mean, that's about as close as I could get to the guy. But he is cool. She's gonna go to my. Yeah, there's a lot of pictures of me with celebrities. We met Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, that was nice.
DJ Slaney. We only waited like 10 and a half hours.
It was worth every minute. The guy is so nice.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel these people. Then I mean, I'm like a touchy-feely kind of person. I feel the energy, and I totally feel how nice he is. Just down to earth, nice. Took pictures, very nice, mellow.
We didn't think it was going to be that long of a wait. We got there around, I don't know, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning.
The line was huge. It was from the mall, like from the Grove Mall, all the way down, like 2 blocks.
Yeah, and they'd only let in around 11 or 1,200 people, something like that. Then they closed the line. So you really had to be there by like 4:30, or you weren't getting in.
Mm-hmm.
And we think, oh, maybe we'll wait for 5 hours or something like that. But after waiting for 5 hours, we're going to go home and say, well, forget it. I waited for 5 hours for nothing. I'm going to go home. So we just stuck it out, I was so glad she did that.
Some people had chairs and things that we didn't think about bringing.
Oh, we did, but they didn't want to let us bring our chairs in, so we didn't want to abandon actually, the homeless people got a lot of cool chairs because people they had to leave their chairs outside, so
yes,
they donated them to the homeless.
We went back in and left them in the car because they're like, no, we're not going to do that.
And who else did we see at? I saw John Fogerty at. I actually saw him in a bathroom. There's a lot of. I saw 3 rock stars in bathrooms. I should do a.
That's going to
DJ
be a
chair.
video on its own.
That's right, and I got some autographs too. But I wait for them to come out of the bathroom. All right, there's a certain kind of etiquette, in bathrooms. You don't ask celebrities to sign things.
Yes, there's a lot of celebrities going in the bathroom that you see for sure.
You love Marilyn Manson. So, what is your favorite Marilyn Manson song?
Bathroom Stories.
Bathroom Stories would be funny. Yes. They're all true too. So yeah, I met 3 very famous rock stars.
Yeah, we'll leave that one. Yeah, don't say who
I'm
they
not going to tell you. I gave them away
we'll,
one, but I'm not going to give away the other 2. And you'll have to watch
make
the video.
Make a suspense. Get something that people will like to
Yeah,
see.
we're classing up our channel. We're talking about celebrities we met in the bathroom. But you never know. People. We talked about Jim Morrison drinking blood and. What else? Keith Richards snorting his father's ashes. So, why shouldn't I talk about celebrities I met in a bathroom? I mean,
that's right.
Now, what is your favorite Marilyn Manson song? Because I love that song, "Beautiful People." That's my favorite Marilyn Manson one. "Cupid Carries a Gun" is your favorite Manson song. Wow. Stephanie Page, ASMR and music. How about you, Star Wars fan 323? What Star? No, Star. We were talking about Star. What Marilyn Manson song? Because you said he liked Marilyn Manson. Song do you like? I think he modeled his career after Alice Cooper, because he had that gender bender name. Some guy, a guy named Marilyn or a guy named Alice. So he kind of got that idea, and he had all that kind of makeup on, and it was. I don't think there could have been a Marilyn Manson if there wasn't an Alice Cooper. Which reminds me of, we did get to see Alice a couple times. He always would play in LA, like when school's about to start, and then he would play School's Out. I don't know. I wish I would see him like in June or something, because
it would make more sense.
Yeah, I mean, going back, we go back to school in August, and you're hearing School's Out. It doesn't have. Yeah, you believe Stephanie Page, ASMR and music said, "Oh yeah, I agree. Alice Cooper influenced him for sure." And interesting enough, Alice Cooper became Alice Cooper because I think that was the name of the band when they first started. And then that was like a role he played, but then he actually adopted the name of the band. So there's a really interesting behind the music. If you want to learn more about Alice Cooper, that's available on YouTube. Star Wars fan 323 said he likes Sweet Dreams. Who would know there would be so many Marilyn Manson fans here tonight? That's cool. Is he touring or putting out a new album or anything like that? I haven't been keeping up with him, but that's really cool that we have all these Marilyn Manson fans here.
Mm-hmm.
Selene, what's your favorite band?
Well, I like the, you know me. I like the solo singers. Like, I'm not big on the big concerts, big bands. I don't go, and I just I like to hear it in the car or whatever, but not big concerts like that. So let's see, who do I love? I love Neil Diamond.
Love
I
on the
love
rocks.
Barry Manilow. That's where I go. I
You
go
know
to
I
love it,
can't
and James
smile
Taylor.
without you.
That's the
Whenever
kind
I
of.
see your smiling face, I got to smile myself because I love you.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
I love him. I love him. Once in Brazil, he played in a very like small club, and I regret not going to see him because I would have a really close range. People in Brazil, they like the American dance, but sometimes they don't give them enough credit. I mean, they do give it when it's
Queen,
Queen and the rock and roll. No, forget what I'm
the
saying.
Rolling Stones, but not
let me
James
rewind.
Taylor.
Let me
James
rewind.
Taylor's got to play the
Some
small
people
club.
know. I went to a big concert. I don't usually go, but in Brazil I went, and then Rogers, who's that guy? Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers came in. I was big fan too, and he was playing. Nobody even cared. And then there was the Brazilian country songs, and people were crazy about it. But Kenny Rogers was like,
you should have brought some roasters.
I was the only one really into it.
Maybe if you brought some chicken with them, Kenny Rogers roasters.
I know. So not all this. That I mean, like I don't think people are as enthused, but the big bands, yes, Brazilians are very much into and all that. So
we had a couple comments. Stephanie Page from ASMR Music said, "I think he will. Marilyn Manson will have another new album out soon." Yeah, well, it's holiday time. It's time to drop those albums.
And yes, I am Brazilian from São Paulo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I met her down south, but it wasn't that far south. It was San Diego. You know?
Yes.
What is your favorite baseball team? Star Wars fan 323. I'm going to go with the LA Dodgers.
Yes, Dodgers.
Go Dodgers. Go Dodgers. People get passionate about the Dodgers. If you say anything bad about the Dodgers in the parking lot, you will get beat up. Did you ever read those stories? They beat people up if you come in and cheer another team.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the accent. For some reason, I live here long enough. I shouldn't have any, but I guess it has to do with the way you hear things. People that have very good hearing don't have an accent as much. That's my conclusion on this. I am not very good with my hearing, so with music or anything like that. So the accent's still there.
Yeah, Stephanie Page, ASMR Music. I don't think baseball is that popular in Australia. That's probably why you haven't seen a game.
Not as popular in Brazil either.
But you know what? The best part of going to a baseball game is, getting the concessions. I think, is all the, just hanging out in the stands and you're eating some, salted peanuts. I mean, it takes on a new flavor, when you're watching a baseball game, you're sitting there. That's the only place you can just eat peanuts and just throw the shells all over the place. You've overpaid for them. So it's like a gentleman's agreement. You've charged me 5 times as much for these peanuts. Now I get to throw the shells all over the floor.
Yes. I went to one baseball game in San Diego once, and it's true. All I enjoy was the intermission and getting out, and all that. Because I'm please don't hate me, but I'm not familiar enough with the game because it's not something we really play much in Brazil. So I don't.
Star Wars fan 323. You're a Dodger and Braves fan. I like all those teams. When I was a kid, I would collect the baseball cards. And I would put them in, the rubber bands around. I still have them in the garage there. And oh my God, we'll probably have them. Somebody break into our garage to get them.
God.
They'll never find them because we got so much junk there. This is like, forget it. I'm not going to steal these cards. I can't even walk in there. But no, anyway, I used to collect them, and we used to flip cards. That's how you would do them. We had nothing else to do. We would gamble with baseball cards, and whoever threw them closer to the wall, would win. It would just, that was back, in the day when you didn't have like all these smartphones and everything, just like you'd sit there and during recess and just flip baseball cards. That was the coolest thing.
Can you imagine a time when there were no smartphones and the games? We had to make up games, and it was so different. Life was so different.
Okay, Star Wars fan 323 says, yeah, the MLB is trying to travel a lot around
the world.
MLB, most liberated baseball. No, I don't. What does MLB stand? I'm sorry. I don't know all the acronyms, but I'm sure that has something to do with sports. Star Wars fan 323 says the world. So hopefully baseball can come to Australia. It is a good sport. It's relaxed, nobody's jumping on anybody, or people take their time, and there's a lot of tobacco chewing and spitting, and it's just a relaxed game. Football is just very aggressive, and they keep jumping on each other and passing, these cylinder-shaped balls between their legs. But baseball, you're playing in a field, you're just knocking it out of the park. It's more relaxed. It's kind of cool. Just go and hang out. At Dodger Stadium or something. If you ever come to LA. Stephanie Page, ASMR and music, All Australian Football League. Oh, okay. Is the biggest sport here. It's our football, but it's not the same as soccer. Wow. What's the difference between it? That would be cool to see. Star Wars fan. Star Wars fan. MLB stands for Major League Baseball. Oh, Major League Baseball. I'm sorry. Yeah. So now in the context of what he's saying, is the Major League Baseball is trying to travel. I guess it hasn't made it to Australia yet, but it's on its way.
I see.
I'm learning something from our viewers today. Yeah, you guys are cool.
Yeah, super cool.
MLB stands for Major League Baseball. Do any of you? I think Stephanie definitely has a page. Do you want to show a little bit about Stephanie's page? I'm not sure if Star Wars fan. Do you have a?
He doesn't have content yet.
Oh, okay.
But Stephanie Page does have it. What do you want to show?
Just show a little bit about her page. Just give her a shout out because
let's give a shout out. She's singing a song, an original song. Should we go here?
Yeah, let's put some sound on.
Sorry. Hold on. Some glare on my phone. Sorry.
I'm not seeing the video. Maybe it's kind of come. Maybe it's really cool. You play guitar really well. Okay, she's got the lyrics. Sound a little like Sheryl Crow.
It's a beautiful voice. Yeah. Wow.
Wow, you got a great range on your voice. I like the texture of those vocals and the guitar playing. Do you play in clubs or what? You put out recordings?
That's really beautiful.
Yeah, that is awesome. You're really talented.
A few. No, that's not it. Let's see.
You always get told you sound like Sheryl Crow. I want to hear you do Leaving Las Vegas or something like that. If it makes you happy or one of those songs, it would be really cool. That would sound
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a very nice voice, right? Very.
Yeah, it's really melodic.
Beautiful.
Now, Star Wars fan was saying that the Major League Baseball has made it to London, Japan, and Mexico. See, I'm learning something. I didn't know that. We can't see most of the world likes soccer. I'm not sure the difference between Australian soccer, but in America, we like to use our hands. It's like, so you can't use your hands in soccer. It's like, but it's getting to be more popular. I think they have more of the soccer schools here, and we used to have Beckham, Bend It Like Beckham. He was out here playing, and then I think an LA soccer team years ago. But eventually it'll take off more. I think the big sports here are like football and baseball, and LA is getting their football team back. They built a big stadium near the Coliseum near USC. So, you know, I think America's, you know, like we don't, you know, okay, we don't win in soccer, but we win in wars or something. I don't know, whatever it is.
Oh, wow.
we don't want to play soccer. We just want to drop bombs on you or something. I don't know. You know, that's like the big thing with America. I don't want to get into politics, but you know, I don't know. I like soccer. I used to play it all the time, and I like playing sports. I just don't really watch.
Well, getting back to celebrity brushes, I have a picture with Pelé. Remember the soccer player Pelé in Brazil?
The greatest soccer player
He's still
of all
alive.
time.
He's still alive, and I have a picture with him about 30 years ago, I think.
He's friends with Seleni's sister-in-law. She met him in an airport, and they became
really close friends. And I got to go to his house, and I got to take a picture with him. I got to pretend I was a soccer player because they were you know, like giving him like a medal or something, and some people were not present, so they're like, hey, do you want to wear the uniform and be part of it? So I did, and I'm in the newspaper right next to, you know, the coach. Like I really played soccer and all that. I really pretend I'm a really great actress, I guess, and it was fun. And Pelé is another person that's the nicest person you ever meet. Very nice, generous, sweet. Oh my gosh, the guy is like.
He sings too. Did you know that Pelé sings? He has albums out.
Yeah, he does have albums. Yes.
He was in a movie with Sylvester Stallone called Victory. It was about a group of, I think, I didn't see it, but it's something about POWs that they form a soccer team and fight for their freedom through a soccer game, playing the Nazis or something. Wow. I don't know, something like it. He was actually in that movie. I don't think we ever saw it, but
I think you should see it.
I have the cassette of the soundtrack, and Pelé sings on that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really cool. It's so cool.
Very talented and very personable guy.
Mm-hmm.
My son has what does he have signed in his room?
He has like a cap. He just sent him a cap.
For his birthday.
Cap. And I have, they made like at the World Cup, the last World Cup, they made a little album with all the teams with little chromes on it. And he signed my album. I'm missing 2 little chromes. I need to find a way to get them to complete my album. But that's, I don't know, really nice.
Okay, Stephanie Page, ASMR and music. I don't know what ASMR means, but hopefully you can fill me in. She said our football, I asked her what the difference was between American football and Australian football, and she said it's basically you get to use your hands. See, I like it. You got appendages, use them, you know. It's like American football, but you keep running and kick the ball through the goalpost. Very cool. I think that would take off here. We should definitely think about using our hands in football. The only one that can use his hands in soccer is the goalie. Yeah. You have no protection either. People get knocked out all the time. If you look up all hits on here, you will be surprised. Wow, it sounds like American hockey. That the whole thing was like about them having fights, but I guess this is about these guys get injured. Why don't they let them have protection? It's I guess you're not getting the big bucks. You're not getting any. You know, they're paying you big bucks. No protection. That's it. That's it. You got to be a tough guy. Yeah, tough guy.
Macho.
Macho. You want to make the big bucks? You know, go on out there and and fight it. That's Did you, Stephanie Page of ASMR music? Do you like? You seem like a sports fan. Do you like to watch some of these games, or are you more into music? The Star Wars fan liked my joke about the wars. Yeah, that's right, baby. You know, it's a little bit of peace, man, but, you know, don't get Americans mad. You know, you looked at us the wrong way. We're going to start a war now. We think you have some weapons, so that's enough. You know, it's like...
Then when, have any.
When you get the weapons, when they get the weapons, then we don't do anything about it. But before, you had to look like you had a weapon. It was like,
oh, we got somebody else joining us, DJ Gerry.
Did Hitler kill himself? I'm glad you asked that. I do not believe Hitler killed himself.
Who was that?
That was my eyesight is a little clouded today. Regicide Clout.
Regicide Clout.
I don't know how we got from soccer to Hitler, but I'm willing to talk about any subjects. That's what we
Are you talking about Pelé and the movie about the concentration camp?
Oh, we talked a little bit about that. Yeah, I wasn't
soccer.
Right.
And
well,
yes,
I don't think Hitler. I don't think that was Hitler in that bunker, because the Russians said that skull that was supposed to be burned up in a fire belonged to a 32-year-old woman. I'm serious. So
yeah. So that was
so I think he escaped. There's some lady who put up a video on YouTube that she said she saw him in Switzerland up in a resort hotel in the mountains with like Mengele and all these Nazis after the war, and she actually cleaned their rooms or something like that. I believe her. I don't. He was such a narcissist. Why would he kill himself? Really,
I know.
It doesn't make any sense. He just loved himself too much.
Yeah, I can't believe he might have ended up in Brazil like some of.
Yeah, they have pictures of him. If you go on YouTube, we can do a whole thing on Star Wars fan. I like your. He gave us a lot of cool stickers
emojis.
Here. One of them looks like you and me, I think. Here, there's
the kitty cats.
No, there's like a little. I don't know. There's a little. Maybe it's me. I don't know. There's a little guy there.
If it's an encrypted message on this. Or what.
He knows. I think this guy knows me from somewhere. I mean, we just have too much in common. He could be one of my students. Who knows? Come clean. You're one of my students, aren't you? But anyway, you guys are really cool. And
anyway, we've been here for an hour, and we said 30 minutes on the live. Yeah, so we're way over.
Yeah, well, this was really cool. I'm so glad you guys all joined us.
So cool. We might come back tomorrow for a little bit.
That's right.
Maybe around 8 o'clock tomorrow, our time, 8 p.m. And for 30 minutes, the famous 30 minutes that lasts for the longest time. Oh, there's going to be a music to walk us out on this.
Well, shake it up, baby, now. Twist and shout. Come on, baby, now. Come on and work it on out. You know you shake, little girl. You know you shake so fine. Come on and shake a little closer now. And let me know that you're mine. Shake it up, baby, now. Twist and shout. Come on, baby, now. Come on and work it on out. You know you shake, little girl. You know you shake so fine. Come on and shake, little closer now. And let me know that you're mine.
Sing with us.
Bala bala la bamba. Bala bala la bamba. Sing the things. Padre, gracias. Oh, no, Padre, gracias. Arriba, arriba. Arriba, arriba. Por ti seré. Por ti seré. Por ti seré. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, hey, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Yo no soy marinero. Yo no soy marinero. Soy capitán. Soy capitán. Soy capitán. Bam, bam, bam. Hey, hey, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oi, bam. All right, thank you. I think that's a wrap, everybody.
Yes.
Star Wars fan. All right.
Good night, everybody.
He was born in New York. He moved to Los Angeles when he was 11, when he was 23, and now work at a school called Johnny Cochran Middle School, just to fill you in my life. Wow. And you're teaching, are you a substitute teacher? I bet I know what you're in class for. You're on the second floor.
Okay. And all right. So we'll hopefully see you guys around. See you tomorrow if you come back at 8. And keep on watching.
Vera Vlog
Thank you
said
so
hello.
much.
We got to say hi to Vera Vlog before we go. Hola, DJ. Hi, Vera. Let's give Vera a shout out before she leaves.
Yes, before we leave.
How did you know?
Okay, so
go
goodbye.
to my Instagram channel and I'll tell you all about it. We need to talk. DJ Gerry 007.
Do you have a little dash under the DJ?
Yeah, I have a
There's
little underscore.
Underscore. It's DJ Gerry
Let me see if I can show it to you
007
guys.
is his Instagram.
And then we can talk about all the cool stuff that the coincidence. This is it. I don't know if they can see it. Why can't?
I know
It's
there's
weird.
some
There's some
little glare.
Okay, that's it.
Like right there. But it might be mirror image.
It might work out in the mix. You never know.
Anyway, so that was so nice, you guys. Really enjoyed talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
It was so much fun. I'm really loving this live thing. It's a lot of fun. So keep on. Do your little keep on.
That's right.
And don't forget to
keep on rocking, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Now.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Bye, Stephanie. Bye, Star Wars Fan 323.
Bye,
Vera Vlog. And I know there's a couple more of you out there. So bye-bye. Bye-bye. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye. Oh.
This is not a touch screen.
I'm trying to end this video.
Bye-bye.